Hello everybody, we're back to playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It's been a few weeks at this point since the last video, which was the Officer Trudge uh, uh, profile. That was pretty cool. Now I'm trying to get back into some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos. I've been putting this on pause for a good minute. Just need to take a break from Yu-Gi-Oh! For at least a little while I had to deal with other walkthroughs for the channel. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Hope you guys are doing well. If you want more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, please leave a comment below. Which Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck or archetype did you like the most? 1 second here. Just leaving the links to my channels. Make sure you guys got it all. Of course, if you're watching this live, you can check out the links on the Streamlabs and follow me and subscribe. But if you're watching this on YouTube in the future, you can go ahead and subscribe there. And of course, the winner of the game walkthrough that I will be redoing for December will be Darksiders 2. Darksiders 2 will be the winner, and I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. It's one of my many favorite games that I probably replayed like not thousands of times, obviously, but probably a good chunk, a good handful. So look forward to that in the following month. So we'll go ahead and continue, but I just want to go over the Dragunity deck, which is the new archetype that we'll be focusing on. Now, the last time I touched a deck like this was on a different Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, one of those handhelds back in the day, and I think Dragunity was coming out around that time frame. It was a good, well, more than like several years ago at this point, but it's pretty much like equip amongst each other. They're equip each other pretty much, and when I tried it out, I did not have a firm grasp of how they worked. But I want to give it another shot since I'm a bit more knowledgeable of how like Yu-Gi-Oh! Playstyle works, and just, you know, also wanted to try to branch out a bit. I did some research on like the cards that should make up into the deck. There's a few more support out there, but there's a few that is not in the game for me to include, so I included the best I can to make up this. Some of these make up like winged beasts and dragons. So let's quickly go over each of these cards, starting with the synchros. Dragon Unit is going to be saying a lot of Dragon Unity. Might be slurring my words on these things, so once I can get some water. And by the end of the video, you can let me know how I did with this deck. If anybody out there who plays the Dragon Unity deck at all, let me know how that works out for you. Any tips that you can pass along, that'd be greatly appreciated. Okay, Dragon Unity Knight Vajrayana. Vajrayana. Requires one dragon type tuna monster or more than non-tuna winged beast type monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target one level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard. Equip that target to this card. Once per turn, you can send one card equipped to this card to the graveyard. Double this card's attack until the end phase. Dragunity Knight Trident. Once per turn, you can send up to 3 cards you control to the graveyard to look at your opponent's extra deck and send an equal number of cards from there to the graveyard. Very dangerous effect. Dragunity Knight Gadir. Once per turn during your main phase, you can add one level 4 or lower dragon type or winged beast type monster from your deck to your hand. Then discard one dragon type or winged beast type monster. Dragunity Knight Gag Bulge. If this card attacks or is attacked during the damage step, you can remove from play only one winged beast type monster from your graveyard to have this card gain the attack of that monster until the end phase. Then Dragunity Knight Barcha. When this card is synchro summoned, you can select any number of dragon type Dragunity monsters in your graveyard and equip them to this card. This card gains 300 attack for each Dragunity card equipped to this card. Dragunity Tribus. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can send one level 3 or lower dragon type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Dragunity Primus Pelus. When this card is normal or special summoned, you can select one face-up winged beast type Dragunity monster you control. Equip it with one level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster from your deck. Dragunity Pelum. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one winged beast type Dragunity monster from your hand, then equip it with this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster can attack your opponent directly. When you do, battle damage inflicted to your opponent by the equipped monster is halved. Dragunity Phalanx. Once per turn, while this card is equipped to a monster as an equipped card by a card effect, you can special summon this card. Dragunity Partisan. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one winged beast type Dragunity monster from your hand, then equip it with this card. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster is treated as a tuna monster. Dragunity Militium. Once per turn, you can select one Dragunity card in your spell or trap card zone and special summon it. Dragunity Legionnaire. When this card is normal summoned, you can select one level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. You can send one Dragunity card from your spell or trap card zone to the graveyard to select one face-up monster your opponent controls and destroy it. Dragunity Javelin. If this face-up card is destroyed while in the monster card zone, you can equip it to one face-up winged beast type Dragunity monster you control instead of sending it to the graveyard. Dragunity Ducks. This card gains 200 attack for each face-up Dragunity card you control. When this card is normal summoned, you can select one level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. Dragunity Dark Spear. Once per turn, you can tribute one dragon type Dragunity monster to select one level 4 or lower winged beast type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Dragunity Corseska. This effect can only be activated while this card is equipped to a monster. If the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can add one level 4 or lower monster from your deck to your hand with the same type and attribute as the monster this card is equipped to. Dragunity Brandy Stock. While this card is equipped to a monster, that monster can attack twice during each battle phase. Dragunity Arma Mesoltian. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one face-up Dragunity monster you control to the graveyard. When this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, you can select one Dragon-type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. You can special summon, Dragunity Arma, I already read that. Okay, Dragunity Ingusta Calavi. While this card is equipped with a Dragon-type Dragunity monster, during battle between this attacking card and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of this monster, inflict the difference as battle damage to your opponent. And Dragunity Atlas. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Dragunity monster from your hand, then equip it with this card. When this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, select one card on the field and destroy it. Okay. Got Royal Decree, Reckless Greed. We got Dragon's Rebirth. Target one Dragon-type monster you control, banish that target, and if you do, special summon one Dragon-type monster from your hand or graveyard. Dragon's Rage. During a battle between an attacking Dragon-type monster you control and a defense position monster whose defense is lower than the attack of the attacking monster, inflict a piercing battle damage. Castle of Dragon Souls. Once per turn, you can banish one Dragon-type monster from your graveyard, then target one monster you control. It gains 700 attack until the end of this turn, even if this card leaves the field. When this face-up card on the field is sent to the graveyard, you can target one of your banished Dragon-type monsters, special summon that target. Got a Dragunity Divine Lance. Equipped only to a Dragunity monster, it gains attack equal to its level times 100. Also, it is unaffected by trap effects. During your main phase, you can equip one Dragon-type Dragunity Tuner monster from your deck to the monster equipped to this card. You can only use this effect once per turn. Dragon Tactics. Tribute 2 Dragon-type monsters, special summon one level 8 Dragon-type monster from your deck. Do I have a level 8 at all? Oh, I do. Yeah, just read that. Dragon Treasure. A Dragon-type monster equipped with this card increases their attack and defense by 300 points. Dragon Ravine. Once per turn, you can discard one card, then activate one of these effects. Add one level 4 or lower Dragunity monster from your deck to your hand, or send one Dragon-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Dragon Mastery. Each monster you control that is equipped with a Dragunity monster gains 500 attack. Once per turn, you can select one face-up monster you control and equip it with one Dragon-type Dragunity monster from your hand. Dragon Connection. Reveal one Dragon-type monster in your hand, add one Dragon-type monster with the same level from your deck to your hand, then shuffle the revealed monster into the deck. And Cards of Consonance. Discard one Dragon-type Tuner monster with 1000 or less attack, draw 2 cards. Oh, God, that Dragunity name just keeps darn near tongue-tying me. Alright, I'm gonna take it easy and use a light duel just to fill out this deck before I can get comfortable with it to do other duels, because it's just like with the Lightsworn deck. I am not familiar how it plays, so I need to like warm up to it. Okay. When this is normal summoned, you can select one level 3 or lower dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard, equip it. Okay. I gotta really pay attention to this card. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with certain decks or you want to, branch out and try new things, be mindful of the text description so you'll get used to it in a way. Okay. There we go. And I hope me testing out this new archetype is helpful to a lot of people, because I might lose some matches with this deck. Wow, another one? Yeah, this might be a little tough. This might be a tough couple of matches with this Dragunity archetype deck, but hopefully, because I like, messing around with decks that I'm not familiar with and testing it out for you guys, so that way, you'll have a good sense of how the decks are used in case you're thinking about trying them out. Okay, finally, now I can attack. Can't draw for the next 2 turns, so that's okay. Well, he's out of these stall tactics now, so he's pretty much dead in the water. Actually, no. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending one face of Dragunity monster you control to the graveyard. When this is normal or special summon from your hand, you can select one Dragon type Dragunity monster in your graveyard and equip it to this card. I'm learning as I'm playing. Okay. Seven. I was trying to tune my monsters together, but I guess because I'm trying to get this level 8, but I need a wing beast non-tuner to make it work. See, gotta pay attention to the text. Even I mess up from time to time. And I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like that, and Pokemon's like my top favorite anime of all time that never gets old to me. There we go. Yeah, directly. I'm probably not going to spend too much time like normally on this video because I want to get to some other videos a little bit sooner. But I've been putting this off for too long, and I want to make sure I give this archetype its due. I've been waiting too long to get it done. Right after this, I'll be hopping on to some Overwatch. Probably gonna be a couple hours with that game. They have a new Symmetra skin for the opportunity to acquire it, so I'll probably play it as long as I need to in order to acquire that for this evening. And then we're going to wrap up tonight with some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Been playing a lot of the Marvel Spider-Man and Miles Morales in recent days. Just put up some new videos so you guys can check it out. So I hope you guys enjoy it, because I definitely enjoy it. You know, I've been rewatching some Yu-Gi-Oh! GX recently, just out of nostalgia purposes, because I haven't been paying attention. Well, I didn't. It's been a while since I watched any of those, and I just felt a little bit nostalgic. The season 1 stuff. You know, fun fact, but maybe not fun fact for most Yu-Gi-Oh fans, because I didn't know this. And a couple of days ago, I found out that the Yu-Gi-Oh GX show was being put out ahead of time, but even before the manga was being written, which is like very unusual, considering that typically manga writing comes out long before the English dub or even the anime in general is produced for viewing purposes on TV. But Yu-Gi-Oh! GX show was being put out long before the manga was being written, and there was some stark differences with what the manga was being written as, because like, for example, Jesse Anderson, Axel Brody, and Jim Crocodile Cook, their characters in the manga books are vastly different. They're just like, they did a couple of duels, barely any background or at least character growth at all. And it's just weird, because normally when those three was introduced in, like, was it season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, they had like, and also Adrian Gecko, they had some serious presence in the show. They really they were like big favorites among Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans, and it's like they were so memorable, especially Jesse, because when those Crystal Beast cards was introduced, everybody wanted those things. Rainbow Dragon, and they were so creative as characters, even though they was like archetypes based off of certain iconic people like Axel Brody, Axel Foley, if you watch any of the Beverly Hills Cop movies, and then Jim Crocodile Cook. It was pretty much like a mix between Crocodile Dundee and the Crocodile Hunter. And I don't know what Jesse Anderson was based off of at all, but they like had like very interesting decks. But like in the manga, they were just like a footnote, and Jaden had like big mentors, like one dude who actually gave him it actually gave Jaden his elemental hero deck in the first place. Then in the inspiration about why Jaden loved Slifer Red and want to stay in Slifer Red the whole time isn't just because he just likes the dorm facilities and the people in there. It's just that he likes the color red because his mentor had like a red jacket and he wanted to be like him so much. And there was like a female mentor he had too that went to the Duel Academy, but she was completely made up in the manga. They never created her in the anime. And like I said, the anime came out before the manga was written, which was like blew my mind really. And it seems those little, I mean, I like Yugioh GX, despite the little differences, but certain things would have made the show a whole lot better if they tried to include, at least in the later seasons, these characters that was in a manga. But it is what it is. There we go. Oh, and another big difference from Yu-Gi-Oh! GX from what they did in the manga, the personalities of like Cyrus was he was much more sure of himself and had a bit more confidence than it was in the anime, where he was a little bit more meek and timid. Oh, it was already a tuner. Doggone it. It's fine. Zane was a little bit more lighthearted. Roughly the same, but had a bit more lightheartedness in his personality. But then Atticus Rhodes, Alexa's brother, was a little bit more stern. Was a bit of still of a romantic like he is in a manga, but he was a bit more stern in general in the manga than he was in the show. So it's crazy differences. Okay, let's try some synchros. I do not want to deal with him because I need to do a match with this dude, Hunter Pace, but he got cards that remove monsters from the graveyard, and I count on having monsters in my graveyard to make my equipping monsters effects work. So they kind of like nix that. Try this dude. Okay, I need to get my field spell. I still haven't synchro summoned yet, which is weird. Didn't even get the opportunity. I love Different Dimension Capsule. One of the best cards in Zane's deck. Now, yeah, all of them require non-tuner winged beast monsters and dragon tuners to make the synchro summon work. So if you're playing with the Dragunity monster and you're trying to synchro summon, it's best to do so when you're having like a winged beast as the material. Winged Beast. Okay. Go with this one. Once per turn during your main phase, you can add one level 4 or lower dragon or winged beast type monster from your deck to your hand and discard one dragon. Yeah, I need 1/2 to actually make the discarding. There you go. And like I said, it was gonna be like a roughly short video, but I just want to test out at least 3 different types of matches just to play around with this deck a little bit. It's not a deck for me, not my cup of tea as so far as like a dual monsters deck. But if you guys were ever interested in trying out the Dragunity archetype, it's pretty much how it plays. Make sure you pay attention to the text about what to equip with each card, because they require different equipping directions, and equip only to synchro summon when you actually got a dragon tuner monster with a non-tuner winged beast on the field. And they all have to say Dragunity pretty much, so don't just have any random winged beasts in your deck. I mean, you could, but it's best to make sure they're all just Dragunity in general, just so there's no mistake made. But what's the next video? I think I'm gonna be doing another character profile. I think I'll do Atticus Rhodes next as the next character profile deck, and he primarily plays with Red Eyes Black Dragon deck, which I think is a far better deck and more iconic, because there's only been one other match when he dueled against Alexis with some kind of just like a fun random duel, one of those filler episodes, which by the way is very rare for me personally to see like a filler episode that I enjoy, and Yu-Gi-Oh! GX typically does have some enjoyable filler episodes, and usually I hate filler episodes in other animes, because they generally don't serve any kind of purpose. But when I do see a good filler episode, I give it its props. Like in Naruto, there's one of my favorite filler episodes in Naruto was when they were still children and they tried to unmask Kakashi, and that episode was so damn funny. I to this day I enjoyed it. I think it was episode 100. I'm pretty sure it was episode 100, somewhere around there. But anyway, I will see you all probably next week when I do another episode. Maybe next week, some point. I'll do probably next weekend, more than likely. I will do another Yu-Gi-Oh episode, and it will be Atticus Rose character profile deck that I will showcase. Pretty much majority of it is going to be Red Eyes theme. This is going to be a bulk of Red Eyes. Not unlike the way Joey has it, but he has other stuff in his things, so it doesn't. So it's a little different, but roughly the same. Because Joey does have a hell of when Joey in his prime. By the end of the series, pretty much the bulk of his deck was Red Eyes themed stuff, with a few other cards like Time Wizard, Baby Dragon, Skull, and Graceful Dice, that kind of thing. But besides that, he's like there's a good lot of Red Eye support cards. But I think Atticus takes it at a whole nother level. So I'll see you all next time, and with some more Yu-Gi-Oh. But in a little bit, I will be hopping on with some Overwatch for a couple of hours. It's been a minute since I played some of that, and then Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff to Talkative Carl on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. And I will see you all in a little while. Take care.